Hi, Andrew Bell with you, and what a January we've just wrapped up. You may have seen the extensive media coverage around Australia's premier auction program, The Event. I'm incredibly proud of what Greg, my brother, and I have created over 32 years and seen it grow into the most watched real estate auction event in the country. And this year it reset the record books. More than 100 properties were listed across an extraordinary mix: land, townhouses, villas, apartments, houses ranging from affordable right through to prestige properties, including the highest sale for the program at $13 million. Remarkably, around 1/3 of the properties sold prior to auction after offers proved simply too strong for sellers to ignore. By auction day, 84% of the properties were sold, and we're now over 90% sold post-auction, which tallied up about 110 million. This year, alongside our prestige and commercial offerings, we made a really conscious effort to support Middle Australia by targeting more affordable properties, and we're delighted with the number of people we've been able to help into their first and new homes. Feedback from the day was overwhelming, particularly around the professionalism of the event and the support provided by our team. Importantly, we also have a large number of buyers who've missed out. If you're considering selling, please reach out. We'd love to see you get the same results of these recent sellers. One observation worth highlighting: domain.com.au reports that the Central Gold Coast market, average days on market over the past 3 months, had 78.1 days for houses and 80 days for apartments. That astounds me, especially when many of our event properties sold within 7 days and the bulk within 30 days, often at record prices. It clearly demonstrates the difference between private treaty selling and selling by auction with the right agent. It's also encouraging to see investors returning to the market. We urgently need more rental stock as the rental crisis continues to worsen right across Australia. New mortgage commitments to investors jumped 17.6% in the September quarter. That's the biggest quarterly increase since June 21, taking the total investor lending to a record $39.8 billion, according to the ABS. Good news. National dwelling prices ended 2025 at $959,000. Now that's up 12% for the year. That was the strongest annual growth outside the COVID boom in over 20 years. Growth has been driven by marginal buyers with higher incomes or equity, particularly in the lower to middle price segments. Now that was also supported by first home buyer incentives and stamp duty concessions. Commercial transactions also surged, reaching $85.6 billion in 2025. That's up 27%, with Queensland leading the charge at 61% growth in the volume of sales. And that captured 25% of the national activity. Now, while inflation, which just came in at 3.8%, is building pressure on the Reserve Bank for increases, and one doesn't know how many that might be, I think we'll see a modest approach to interest rates through this year. The prospect of some interest rate rises through the year does explain why many forecasters are pointing to a flatter growth in 2026, with even a bit of a potential of some slowdown. And that's likely become clear whether that does occur post-Easter. Finally, the ANZ Roy Morgan Consumer Confidence Index. It rose 4.7% to 84, though it remains slightly below levels of last year. The strongest lift was seen in New South Wales and Queensland. As always, if you're thinking about selling and want to get ahead of the market and any potential softening, or you want to tap into our large pool of finance-approved buyers, please get in touch with us now. With nearly 50 years in the industry, I remain committed to keeping you informed with a clear, experienced read on the market. I'll be back with you in a fortnight's time. Look forward to being with you.